How the heck are you, everybody? I'm Fastidious. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to a new series, No Legos, No Lords. We are going to do all the Gear Raid 19s with no legendary heroes and no lords. We're actually featuring 4 rare heroes. The rest are epics here. We're doing 319 today. It's going to be an Idril showcase in a way, but also some really other cool heroes playing their part. My favorite girl, Autumn, being an absolute hero. And let me show you the comp. So here you go. You've got Autumn, Dolores, Maul, Hollow, Cuke, Narvi, Alucas. Actually, let's put the rares next to each other. There we go. A little quad of rares. Narvi, Alucas, Olog, Idril, and Laurel. And I hear the haters in my head. I've got that special K. I got special K syndrome. You know, I can hear the haters before it starts. I've taken off all the premium gear I could, with one exception, that being Dolores. She is wearing an Invigoration set. However, Invig gear is not farmed in Gear Raid 3. It's farmed in Gear Raid 2. Gear Raid 2 is much easier. I already have an EPICS only, featuring Volca also, but EPICS only comp for Gear Raid 219. Many people have watched it this week, so go check that out. And you can get your Invig gear, and then you can do this. I will say, for this, no Volca. No Volca, literally no legendaries. We found a way to make it work. I'll show you all the gear at the end, but just to show you, no one is in premium gear. No premium sets. There'll be a couple ancients here and there. Idril's in the best gear of any of these heroes, but a lot of these heroes are just in random gear that works, and that's it. You'll see no red and yellow, right? No premium sets. That is not what we're about here. None of these guys doing that. So I'll show you all the builds at the end, but for now, let's get into the good stuff. Let's get into the run, and let's nail this thing. 319, no legendaries, no lords.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
All right, folks, let's show it off one last time. POD is off. It has been disabled. Let's hop right into battle. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing, baby. All right, first up has to be the main girl, Idril. And then as soon as we can, we are going to get Dolores down, and then we're going to do Narvi. So when I originally did this, I did it with Dallin, but, you know, I was like, we can use more rares. Let's get Narvi in the mix, right? I also originally used Brienne in this spot, but then I was like, let's bring Cuke. We don't need Brienne. So I really tried to downscale this as much as possible because, like, we have a huge event coming tomorrow. People might be watching this well in the future, but just know, on January the 25th, we had a huge event where it was only 17 entrance costs to Gear Raid 3, and it was increased drops on Infernal Roar, among other sets, but Infernal Roar. So I want this to come out before that so I can help as many people as possible. So there you go. We can place Autumn already because we're just going to count on Narvi right now to get us some sweet costs. We're going to save the ult. You can see my Autumn is wearing her normal artifact, which is a Tumultuous Horn. That's why she instantly has her ult ready. Doesn't matter because you can see we're waiting. Not an issue. I'm just running her in the gear we normally have her in. So let's wait. Let's trigger. Let's go. Let's wait because we want to take the benefit of the passive of Laurel to get the 20% damage increase. Let's wait for Idril, and let's go, and let's go. And let's go. Let's pick up. Let's get Cuke down. And we're kind of off to the races. All right, let's get Hollow down. Let's throw us on 1x. And now Idril is going to do what I like to refer to as Idril things, where she just pops off like the absolute queen she is. Let's get Maul down. And already, let's get ready. We can trigger Hollow here. It will be a benefit, but also it's going to boost Idril's passive. And we can boost Idril's passive with Dolores' ultimate. Let's wait. There's only one more deploy I'm counting on, and then we'll have some fun stuff we'll do at the end with Alucas. Not really at the end, but soonish with Alucas. Let's wait. Let's get Olog down. I'm going to hold off on Narvi. If I can use her ult to benefit Idril, I will. Actually, it won't be an option, I'm realizing, because we're going to have to place Laurel again to get that damage boost. So we're going to hold everybody so we can time it all out with Idril. If you don't know, she gets a big damage boost if during her ultimate, an ally anywhere on the map triggers their ultimate. Let's wait. Olog just being a tank god, 100% free to play, right? Basically, everyone in this comp is free to play, except for, I guess, Laurel and Hollow. Idril is free to play. Like, you can get her as a starter hero, you can re-roll for her, and she's the highest drop rate epic. She's in that top bucket epics. Laurel's slightly rarer, and then Hollow is in the rarest bucket. Let's wait. So now what I'm going to do, we need to wait for like the absolute last moment to trigger Idril because I need it to line up back here. So let's let these guys crash in. Now I trigger. Now let's pick up. Let's get a trigger. Let's get a Lucas down because we're going to need some slows over here. The melt job continues. And now there is some RNG here into when Idril decides to wake up, smell the coffee, and start hitting this guy. I am going to wait for when she switches. That's when I'll trigger Hollow to get the burst. Come on, Idril, do your thing. Should be now. Yep. Come on. Oh my god. Run it back. It's that simple. Run it back. All right, we're about where we were last time. The pesky guy's just coming out from the right. I will have fast-forwarded through the whole build-up again because it's all the same. Like I said, it's a little RNG because Idril has this thing, you know, where she's got ADHD. These guys do provoke her when she's during her ults because everyone's technically in her range. But boy, she's annoying, huh? She had moved over 0.25 seconds earlier, so you gotta have patience sometimes to make these things work. But don't worry, guys, it's gonna work. Do not worry, have no fear. All right, so maybe we need to trigger her slightly earlier, but if you trigger her too early, then she won't be able to take care of those guys. So it is a balancing act, folks. It is a balancing act. We're holding our ults. We're waiting oh so patiently. Make sure you build your Laurel, as you'll see with my build, tanky enough to take 1 or 2 hits. Very easy, actually, for 19 to get enough. She's there literally. She's not in an Invig set or anything. She's there literally just to take a hit. So just put HP and defense on her. It's not hard. All right, let's take a beat. Let's wait till this guy crashes. All right, go. We can wait for a second. Let's go here. Let's wait. I want to wait for Dolores this time, see if that doesn't help. All right, moving over. Now pick up. Now Lucas. Idril, come on, Idril. Don't get distracted, buddy. Idril. Let's go. I was literally freaking out. Trigger the Olog ult literally just to get the boost. You see Cuke stacking some poisons, and I really hope we get the kill. Come on. Yes, there it is. Amazing. All right, pick up Cuke, pick up Olog. You don't really need to, but why not? It's going to be tight, but we should get it, especially when I click this little button right here. Delete, delete. Come on. One more. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Oh my god, it's sweaty. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't say it was going to be easy. I said we were going to do it. So Lucas's job here is done. We can put Narvi down. This is what I like to call the tactical nuke button. We don't need any more costs. You can see we're good on costs, but we can just store up her ult. It's a manual ult, and if and when I need it, I can trigger that for a little extra DPS from Idril's passive. So you can call that the Fasty special if you want. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's load him up. We didn't get the roll there with Dolores, so that's unfortunate, but honestly, we'll live. Here comes Laurel, and you see there's my tactical nuke button. I'm not going to use it yet. We wait, we wait, we wait. Let's pick her up as soon as Idril's ready. A little bit towards the end. All right, go. Pick up. Let's go with Dolores first. And now we've got all our nuke buttons, right? Don't do them all at once or you won't get the benefit. There's nuke 1. There's nuke 2. There's nuke 3. There's nuke 4. And now it's just the Idril show. So everybody sit back and enjoy. We'll put Cuke here just because he wants a front row seat to the Idril show. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, baby. 100% free to play comp. Let's be honest, eventually you'll get all of those heroes, and you just have to farm up the gear. So let's show those builds right now. That's from the new series. No legendaries, no lords, just get it done. Pretty sweet seeing no gold there. And we got, very fittingly, a rare demon soldier for our trouble. 10 shards of the new guy, the Scalekin Mage. So let me show you those stats. Would you believe it? Idril did all the damage. Maul did really well. And I will say, when it comes to left side heroes, the gear requirement is just not that high, and it's pretty darn awesome. We could have done, you could talk, it was like a mindless what Maul did. But the only reason you'd want to overgear Maul to make him extra strong is the quicker he gets rid of the left at the end, the quicker Idril can graduate and move on to the right. But there you have it. Pretty fun stuff. I really love it. I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy. Yeah, what else is there to do? Let's show those builds, huh? Power dominance off, obviously. I'm not hiding anything from y'all. Let's just go right down the line. First up, we have Hollow. I went Broken Set. I went Calamity. We're just going for attack bonus, but really attack speed because her heals don't matter too much. She's not there for heals. She is there. You just need her A1 to make this work. I mean, actually, she'd work at A0. We weren't desperate for the rage regen, but we just want her healing a lot, so her rage regen is coming up a lot. So she's getting a lot of ults, so we can time those out, and she can also help Cuke cycle a bit. She can help Autumn cycle. She honestly isn't so needed. Now that I'm thinking about it out loud, anyone would have worked. I could have brought any healer. I promise you it would work. You just need the good enough gear. But it didn't hurt to bring her. So now that I think about it, I could have brought like Camille, and maybe I should have done that. So if you want to see that video, you let me know. I'll just show you the total stats now. We've got 22k HP, 14.8k attack, 1.6 second interval, so not the 1.5 I normally run. I brought that back a bit, and rage regen at 17%, heal effect at 35. Doesn't matter. She's not doing much healing. We got into Euphoric Orb. I've got it at promo 3. You don't need this at all. Promo 0 would work, and honestly, the more I think about it, you could just like bring Camille and put her in like Elysian Epitaph, or even, you know, put her in a North's Glory. It would totally work. I leveled a lot of heroes for this and leveled a lot of bad gear for this, so I couldn't build all the rares in the world. Now we have got Dolores, so I actually took her normal gear off the left side, so normally she'd be in a Warlord set. Like I said, she is in an Invigoration set. It wouldn't 100% be needed, but you can see it's tight, and you would need better gear than my Idril has, I think, to make it work without that. The reason is we place Idril first, then we place Dolores, guaranteeing that Dolores gives that 10% attack buff, the random ally in range. The only ally in range will be Idril, so she gets the buff. Let's look at total stats, 12.7k attack. It's solid gear, but you can see nothing too crazy. I'm just going for attack bonus main, flat attack, attack bonus main, flat attack, attack bonus main, flat attack. That's all I care about, literally. Attack bonus and flat attack, and then here flat attack's the main stat, so we're going for attack bonus main. If you have a Warlord set and it has good substats, it will be better because the main stat will be higher. It'll be, 96 more. It'll be 10% higher, so that will come in at 1056. So that's what I normally run her in, but I downscaled it for this. She's in a maxed out Keen Wisdom. Anyone can do this. I did this 2 weeks into the game or 3 weeks into the game, free to play. It's the Ma Bucket artifact. This is his gift to us, formerly known as Ancestral Teachings. Let's continue down the line. Maul, so he is in 2 ancient pieces. Like I said, you don't need it because he can handle left side like it's nothing, but the faster he clears that, the easier it is for Idril to move over to the right. So I decided to give him a fairly good build. We didn't even crit cap him though. The attack speed isn't crazy. We did go for a curse set because he basically always has 5 enemies in his range unless he kills them all. We went attack bonus with some DPS stats. We went crit damage with some DPS stats. We went attack bonus with some DPS stats. Here, we went crit rate, attack bonus, more DPS. And then here, attack bonus, attack speed, rage regen. No crit rate. So I thought, hey, why not? We don't need a crit cap him, so let's not. You can see 11.3k attack. You don't need much. I think over 10.5k is enough, even without Dolores, for 319. Attack control at 2.36 seconds with 272 attack speed, 82.5% crit rate, and crit damage coming in just a hair under 3.5% under 300% at 296.5, and a touch of rage regen, 20.5%. You don't need that. You can see I was actually sitting on his ults all the time. For artifact, I've got a promo 3 sharpshooter. I do think sharpshooter is by far the best for him. Easily though, you could do this with a promo 0. This is just the one I have. So there is my Maul. Now to Autumn. I chose to run her in a Rage Regen set in Mana Spring. You don't need to, but it just makes it 100% guaranteed you have control over when you want to use her ults, because it's going to come up with an extra 3 rage per second for the additional Rage Regen auto. I'm just looking for HP bonus basically, and some Rage Regen if I could get it, HP bonus and attack speed. Rage Regen, attack speed, HP bonus, and then here I'm looking for HP bonus. Here I'm looking for flat HP because she is still a rare. She's got only 4,500 base HP, but with all that said, at only 5 stars, we got her over 20k, so she can easily take 2 or 3 hits. That's really good. I do have a maxed out Tumultuous Horn, like I said. I think Tumultuous Horn is just always the best artifact for Autumn. On her ultimate, she starts when you skill her up, and you will because she's a rare. You should skill up all your rares. She's 400 initial costs. If you max out the Tumultuous Horn, you get another 50%, so she's always insta-ult. She's ready to go. But even this at base level with the 25%, I believe, that's really nice too. 75%, so you only have to do 200 costs, especially if you build her in a Mana Spring set. That comes up really, really, really quick. So that is going to be Autumn. There are the stats. On to the next one. Let's keep on moving. We got Cuke. So for Cuke, I literally just went attack speed and rage regen. Cutter you hear a lot about, and certainly Liam you hear a lot about for Gear 8-3. The reason those guys are better is because they're piercers, but we didn't bring a piercer lord, so there's no reason to bring a piercer, right? So why not bring Cuke, who I was able to max skill out because he's a rare, so he only has 200 cost on his ultimate, and make sure our boy pops off. You saw all those poisons. That helps the boss die faster, so Idril can move over to the right faster. So I did this originally with Brienne. She was better, but this works great. It totally does. So why not use it, for the example of how low we could go. So you can see shoots an arrow that can bounce up to 4 enemies, so we get some bounces on the mobs as well. His poison lasts 4 seconds, whereas Liam's lasts 5 seconds. However, he puts out a ton of poison on his basic, where Liam does not. So this is really nice. You can just go all in on attack speed, and with a lot of rage regen, I'll click through the pieces. We went broken set. You always got to go whirlwind for these spammer heroes. And it came out to a 0.9 second interval with 575 attack speed. That's actually not that high. I mean, it is, but if you lean all into attack speed like I did, it's not that crazy. And we got just over 50% rage regen. Artifact doesn't matter. He's not putting out damage. But just in case somehow he was going to die, I was like, let's put on Ichor's Chalice, formerly known as Blood Drinker. There is Cuke. Now, Narvi, I just wanted any form of tankiness on her, so we went for flat HP stats because she has such low base HP, and that's it. We got her just under 20k at 18.9k. That's really all I was doing here. Nothing else to say with Narvi. I didn't even have a lucky coin on her. Let's just keep it simple. Max out all of your rares, guys. There's no reason not to max out your rares. So up next is going to be a Lucas. I didn't even need to click off of him. Same thing I did with Cuke, basically. We're going for attack speed. And then I didn't go for rage regen because the difference here is I wanted some semblance of HP on him. So here you can see no HP, but then you'll see flat HP with some attack speed, terrible roll, flat HP with a good roll attack speed. Here we went for attack HP bonus, and here we went for flat HP and attack speed. Because my Lucas, as you can see, is only 4 stars, only 3 stars promotion. So I really needed as much HP as I could get because I needed him to potentially take 1 hit on some of the runs he had to take a hit. So I got him to 16.3. That's about what you need. 16 or 17k was what you needed to take a hit. So if we go to Artifact, Broken Nightmare, did not matter. I had to put something on him, so I just picked something randomly. Olog, full tank set, nothing to talk about here. He just needs to take hits and keep shielding himself. HP bonus, HP defense bonus, HP bonus, defense bonus, flat defense, HP bonus, HP defense bonus. It's going to be the same thing on the left side. Life Force set here, not broken. Defense bonus, HP flat defense with HP main stat. And here we go. All of the tank stats. There you go. The bonuses and the flatties. So if we look at total, he's nice and tanky, 90k. This would work at like 70k. He shields himself so well. He's a perfect tank for this. For defense, we got 7,300. His job is, if you didn't realize, those bomb flies that are, the bomb aerials that are summoned, they're always going to target him. So he keeps taking the aggro, so our main guys don't die. He's literally just a meat sack. He is a punching bag. If we go to the artifact, I don't even know what he's wearing. All right, he's wearing formerly Olog's Wall, now a Bastion Ring, just promo 0. Doesn't matter. He's not blocking anyone, so I mean, it's just whatever. Pick any mythic thing. It's just for stats. It doesn't matter at all. Honestly, North's Will would have been better. This would have been his best in slot for this, for sure, just to keep some heals going. Actually, by far, North's Will would have been the best in slot. Because whenever his shield pops off, he'll get a nice heal. At base promo, it's 10% heal of his max HP. At max promo, like I have it, it'd be a 15% heal. We'll do Idril last, actually. Laurel does not matter because I'm not using her for Invig or anything, and I'm literally just using her for her passive and her talent. So all I did is I was like, let's go for HP. My Laurel is, it doesn't matter also that she's Awakened 5. What matters is that, she has some HP, so she can take a hit, and you saw I had her where she could take at least 2, if not at least 3, actually, if not 4 hits. So we went HP bonus flat HP, we went HP bonus flat HP, we went HP bonus flat HP. We went, believe it or not, HP bonus, beat flat HP in the main stat, and then we went HP bonus flat HP. There you go, HP bonus flat HP. Artifact doesn't matter, so she's in Spellcaster Echo. I don't know, she didn't ult once. What we're doing with Laurel, if it's not clear, with her talent, increases rage regen attack by 1, fine. Additionally, upon death, provides surrounding allies with a restoration 50% of their rage cap upon death. So you're going to pick her up, retreat her, that gives 50% to Dolores and Idril. That is pretty darn great. She's often paired, very commonly paired with Volca, because then her revival time is only 45 seconds, so you can do this much faster. It's 75% the normal time. However, I didn't bring Volca, so we really had to take good advantage of this, and what I did to take great advantage of her is I made full use, I should say, of her symbiotic power, grants damage increase for 8 seconds to allies anywhere on the map when they use their ultimate. Won't trigger during her own ultimate, so we don't trigger her ultimate, but this goes up to 20% when you skill her up, as you can see, and that helps our Idril do extra damage. So what's cool is if you trigger Idril while Laurel is on the floor, she gets the benefit. Then you can pick Laurel up. The benefit doesn't go away. It's already locked in for those 8 seconds. It really does help. So that's our Laurel. Now for the woman of the hour, and we'll wrap this thing up. Here is Idril. She is A5. She needs to be A5 because you need to continue pushing and continuing her ultimate, and that happens during the effect of limitless shots. Every kill extends its duration by 3 seconds. So you want to keep extending her ult because she needs to be covering the whole map because she's a queen. She's an absolute legendary hero. She just happens to be a very common epic. Max skill, of course. Try to max skill all your heroes when you're making a big push. So we do have 3 ancient pieces of Night Terror, all with crit damage. What's really important to note, they don't need to be, these rolls aren't crazy. It just has nice stats. That's why I'm using them. What's important is I chose not to do Infernal Roar, which is what I'd normally do on her, because obviously you would farm Infernal Roar by beating this, so it would be incongruous, if you will. But if we look over here, you just want over 9k attack. That's what I found, and then as much crit damage as possible. So we got just under 350 crit damage. We got it at 348%. Not even crit capped at 98.5%. But keep in mind she's in Autumn's range, and also whenever Autumn ults, this is going to go up 60. So she'll actually be at 408% crit damage. Really good attack interval. I'd say you want at least 1.2 seconds. We got it down to 1.1. So I believe you would need about 200 additional, 210 additional, somewhere around that. Keep in mind though, the thresholds aren't like be all end alls. They are just rounding errors. So just you want to get as close to like this 210 to 250 range as possible. Really good stuff. There you have it. That is my Idril. I'll show you all the individual pieces again. I took off her normal Warlord gear. We put this on. This one has a really nice gold flat attack roll, but really it's for the crit rate and the attack bonus. And then over here we got attack bonus, attack speed, crit rate. I'm just looking for the stats. The rolls are okay. They're not special. None of them are purple. Only flat HP is purple. That is my Idril. I'm pretty darn happy with this, guys. I'll give a shout out to Maxon, or on Twitch right now when I'm filming this. He says, I did it, cleared it while watching this. So I hope there's many, many more people. Let me know in the comments if this also helped you clear this. Like I said, Infernal Roar has a case to be the best set in the game. Certainly it's one of the best sets. An incredible DPS set, and I want as many people to get this as possible. The event starts tomorrow, so I gotta stop filming so I can release this video now. Hopefully this helps people in the future as well, because this is about as free to play as it's gonna get. If you think my gear was really good, well, there you go. You need to farm up really good gear, so focus on your Gear Aid 2, focus on your Gear Aid 1. If you want to beat late game content, you need pretty good gear. Some of you probably realize that my gear actually isn't that good, and I use some of the mediocre gear for my account. So there you go. I hope everyone gets their Infernal Roar. Everyone should be saving to take advantage of this event. That is the comp. That is our God Squad. We got 4 blues, 6 purples. I've been Fastidious. If you like my stuff, like it, comment, subscribe, share it with your mother. I'm sure she'll love Idril. Idril is just such a nice young woman. So, yeah, turn your mother on to her. I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.